Kemi's belief songs. Will they give Kemi the bounce if they choose one? They certainly need to choose something so we all feel their belief.
Nigel.cecil, calling things out as you like it.
Hello, Jacobatties. Welcome. Have you got the Kemi Badenoch bounce? But for that matter, do you want the Kemi Badenoch bounce? Indeed, has Kemi Badenoch got the Kemi Badenoch bounce? And for that matter, would it really matter if Kemi Badenoch got the Kemi Badenoch bounce? Well, the clear answer from a showbiz point of view, applying First Division celebrity principles to politicians, it really does matter that Kemi Badenoch can convey to everyone, her MPs, the party, she has got the bounce, the Kemi Badenoch bounce. What's it all about? Well, Hillary and moi, know that when it comes to showbiz, you relate to your fans. Your fans come first, and your fans have to be able to identify with you. And they identify with a belief. They know what you're about to deliver. Now, of course, when you first start off in showbiz, you have to develop that. But the Conservative Party have been around a long time. So if suddenly they have to start searching for their soul music, their belief, they've hit rock bottom. And similarly now with the Labour Party, one would say, what does the Labour Party stand for? You have to stand for, initially, with a belief, socialism. And you have to be able to bounce on that belief. But neither the Conservatives or the Labour Party are bouncing either way, are they? We haven't got Starmerama or even Kemi with the Kemi Badenoch bounce. But when it comes to Nigel Farage and the Reform Party, forget about policies. First of all, it's that bounce that comes forward, that belief. And like it or not, other politicians, others believe in Nigel Farage. They don't feel the bounce from either party. Now, back in videos 264, 266, 267, 268, have a look if you get the chance. It'll give you the background. When we've digressed into politics, we actually focused on the Conservative Party leadership contest. And we highlighted the fact that, well, they were all suffering from handyitis and how you could use handyitis to decide who were going to be successful. How, for the lack of a glass of water, Kemi lost the leadership of everything. And how, well, Robert Gendrick was discussing policies and Kemi was discussing beliefs. It's all so simple, really, when you think about it, applying showbiz techniques. Donald Trump summed it up, didn't they? Donald Trump. I've always wanted to say, roll the video of Donald Trump.
You know, it's complicated, but not really complicated when you get right down to it, right?
Donald Trump is very complicated, but it's not that complicated, really, if you apply showbiz principles. Kemi is not coming across with a belief. They're not bouncing. Now, showbiz people, we know how to bounce. We've learnt the technique. We have that music inside of us. For example, when I'm down and out and want to motivate myself, I've got a tune. I think, and it immediately turns me on. Of our friends, well, there's Liz, there's Robert as well. Robert's a country and western singer. And sometimes, well, you don't feel in the mood when you go on stage. But we've got to perform, we've got to be there. And the thing you do is motivate yourself. With Robert, Charlie Pride, the song about happiness. Sing that and straight away. And you walk on stage and you do it and it's there. And when you walk on stage, you feel it. The audience feel it. And the audience is all important. I mean, come on, one thing you have to accept. Politicians, like celebrity pop stars, we're not normal. I mean, the idea that someone wants to be the leader of the Conservative Party, come on. I mean, you know, when you think about it, and like Angela Rayner, now deputy leader of the Labour Party. Can you imagine all those who grew up with Angela Rayner? They'd say, no way, never, never, come on. By the time they get there, the concept that they are normal people, like the grassroots people are, it's beyond comprehension. So we have to start from a point. You're not normal, but you need to relate. You need to get that vibe inside of you, that music. So for moi, it's definitely, I'll give you 2 notes and you'll understand straight away. Give them the 2 notes, Hilary. Have you got the tune? We'll give you the 2 notes again. There we are. Van Halen, Jump. Whenever I'm feeling down, I know that connects with my core. It gives me that belief. And just have a look at the lyrics while I'm talking. Come on. It's what it's all about, getting that belief. It's so simple. As Donald Trump said, it's complicated, but it's not complicated. Kemi Badenoch is not really coming across of having the Kemi Badenoch bounce, that belief. Now, when we do one-to-one with politicians, first of all, keep your mouth shut. You don't talk with anyone else. Dominic Cummings, wonderful, a disruptor. A disruptor, and that's what you need at the moment. But they were not really aware that, like Tony Blair and Alistair Campbell, you need to keep that relationship very quiet and personal. Alistair Campbell broke the mold. They went to the press, they got involved. The first, but others didn't realise the dangers. And I suspect that, well, Dominic, bless his cotton socks, a wonderful disruptor, but didn't understand the dangers. And that's what the Conservative Party and the Labour Party, for that matter, need now. Disruptors. Someone who will think outside the bubble. The idea of Kemi Badenoch having a pop at Keir Starmer and Keir Starmer having a pop at Kemi Badenoch in Parliament at Prime Minister's Question Time. Biggest turn-off ever. Headlines for tippy-tappy mainstream media. But for the general public, come on. That's a 14-year-old has-been having a go at a pop at, well, they're not doing any better. We don't believe either of them. So, of course, with that Farandango bounce, Nigel Farage, of course, we'll go with Nigel. So unless Keir Starmer managed to get, what, the Starmerama, and Kemi Badenoch gets the bounce, you may as well write them off. Back to first principles. As Donald said, it's complicated, but it's not all that complicated. So let's cut to the core. What about Kemi Badenoch? On a one-to-one, keep your mouth shut, but you get involved with them. Say, Kemi, what turns you on? How can we get that music to stimulate you, that idea inside of you? So when you walk on stage, I'm here. I mean, Theresa May tried it with Dancing Queen. You can't just walk in on the stage. You can't just say, we'll use that tune. You have to work on it. Political parties need a tune. Things can only get better. Tony Blair, they succeeded with that. But now, of course, with everyone else being millionaires, pop stars who say, well, of course, I don't like that and I like socialism, but I'll go and retire to my millionaire mansion. What a load of, well, it's easy to be sympathetic to everyone when you've got lots of money and say, well, I'm still in touch. But even now, that's beginning to wear off with a lot of people. I'm digressing, aren't I, Hilary? So you need the tune to unite the party as well. And that's easy when you think about it, because the general election isn't for a couple of years. It's easy, isn't it? But of course, it's complicated as well. Back to Kemi. What do we do with Kemi? Well, we explore with Kemi what's going on confidentially. And then we say, come on, we've got all these tunes. We want you to sing one in your heart to get you stimulated. And we've actually come up with about 6 songs. You have a listen to them, just a couple of seconds of each, because we can't breach copyright. So let's roll them ahead of you and see which one you would choose for Kemi Badenoch. Are you ready for this quick blast? Kemi's Belief Songs. Kemi's Belief Songs. Will they give Kemi the bounce if they choose one? They certainly need to choose something so we all feel their belief. Do you want to have a choice again? Run them again, Hilary.
I believe.
I believe. Did you feel the bounce? Could you imagine Kemi having the bounce? Is it possible for Kemi to believe and convey that belief to all of you? What do you think? Do let us know, because any political party where the leader hasn't got the bounce are going to find it very difficult to get their message through to the grassroots core members. Robert Jenrick talking about policies, all well and good, but policies don't stand up to anything if you can't convey the belief. So Kemi Badenoch believes, will you have the bounce? Will somebody let us know what they think? Of course, who cares about moi? Because we're just, well, nobody's on YouTube reminiscing of years gone by. But we've still got the belief. And you know why? Because in showbiz, good work, good art, and you better keep your fingers crossed, because what? Van Halen, jump!